Melissa.
And I'm Mike.
Welcome to Game Time. Thursday already. I feel like I say that every time.
I know.
I
These
feel like I
weeks are
just
going by
said.
too quick.
I feel like I just said Thursday already,
I know.
actually.
You know, it's funny. Where were we? I think we were just shopping or something. And I said, here we are. It's June.
Mm-hmm.
Before you know it, it's going to be like July 4th. And after July 4th, it's just all downhill. And then next thing you know, pumpkin spice.
Yeah.
So basically what I'm saying is get ready for pumpkin spice.
I showed you guys, I think it was like a month ago or something, that Hobby Lobby already had their fall aisle
Yeah.
that they
Yeah.
were creating. Like, what?
Yeah, I actually feel like lately it seems like they always have the fall and Christmas stuff somewhere in that store. I don't know why.
Oh, yeah, that's why it's always like on a big clearance.
Yeah. You doing some shipping over there? What's going on? What
Sorry.
are we doing here?
This
Is that part of
I
our game?
I didn't expect this to be so what's it called? Just visible.
Oh, I see. All right, so what are we
Oh.
playing today?
So today we are putting on our Steve Harvey hats and playing Family Feud, a fan favorite.
Nice. I like Family Feud. Everybody loves Family Feud.
Everybody
Actually,
loves Family
I
Feud.
just realized it was no suspense at all because anybody watching this episode on the title screen, it'll tell them what is it. But if they're listening, they won't know. So there
Oh
we
yeah,
are.
I never think of that.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm raising up my camera.
Okay.
Oh,
That's fine.
that's so much better.
Yeah. Yeah, I have mine raised. It works better.
Okay.
All right. So
And now you can see my sweatshirt.
so this time I noticed the lists that you sent have a number next to them. I think it's,
Yes.
out of the 100 people, the number that answered. So I think we'll use that for the points, just like they do in the regular game, which means I should have a pencil and paper to keep track of scores.
Yeah, I don't have that either. I had a box here, but I don't have that. I didn't even think about that.
I have my handy dandy notebook.
So you'll just keep score for both of us? I don't have to do anything?
Yeah, that's fine.
Just as if I was there. When
Exactly.
I also don't do anything.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. And when in post-production, we'll put it on the screen. It'll be amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Except for the people who are only listening.
We'll let the editors know.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So you want to, I'll read for you first this time. We'll switch it up. All right.
Yes, you read first. Yes.
I also am trusting that Alyssa sent me the questions. So I'm having to trust that she didn't already read these.
I didn't look at them. I just copied and pasted all of them. It was hard. I was trying not to look. I take my glasses off for it.
Yeah.
And I actually was just thinking, like, man, I hope there's no like weird questions or anything.
You know what?
I didn't even review mine first.
That's true. We need to hire some interns to do this work for us, and then we won't have to worry.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. First question. Name something you find in a breakfast buffet.
Pancakes. Final answer.
Pancakes?
Yes.
Ooh. Pancakes is not here.
How many tries do I get? Do I get 3 tries? Like in the show?
We can do it that way. You want to do it that way? We can do it that way.
In the show, I get 3 X's before they X me.
That's right. That's right. Okay. Go ahead.
Okay. Bacon.
Bacon is the number 2 answer.
Okay. Ding, ding, ding.
So you only get 3 X's.
Oh. No, I didn't mean to do that. Sorry.
Yeah. Per question. All right. You got 24 points for that, just so you know.
Okay, now I'll ask you.
Yeah.
Okay, if a football player, I'm glad I didn't get this one, because if a football player loses his cup, what might he put down his pants instead?
My God. Wow.
Some of these answers are killing me.
I would get that one. How about his helmet? Really? Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, how about I don't know. A solo cup. I don't know.
Uh,
Wow, I'm like, that's a terrible one.
no, once you know the number one answer, you're gonna be like, I should have said that. I was thinking too hard into
A
it.
new one, like another one.
No.
Yeah. All right, that's my third strike, so I get 0 points that round.
Okay.
This is going
The number
so well.
the number one answer is socks.
What?
The number two answer is towel. Number three is his hand.
You know, I was gonna say that, actually. I was gonna say that, and I thought, no, that's weird.
And then the shoulder knee pad is the fourth.
Oh,
A
okay.
bowl, padded bra is on this list.
Wow.
Toilet paper and a coconut shell.
Coconut shell.
4 people answered
I was
that.
actually gonna say a seashell like the Little Mermaid, but I thought, no, that wouldn't make
That's
sense.
so funny.
All right, so it's currently
Wow.
24-0. This is not looking good for me.
Let's go.
All right, name a professional sport where the players make a lot of money. Really, I get that question. You get what's in a breakfast buffet and name a sport where people make money.
I'm gonna say baseball because they make the top.
Baseball is the number 2 answer.
Oh, is
You
soccer
get
number 1?
27 points. Football.
Oh, really?
Then basketball is number 3.
They
Soccer
always
is
say
number
MLB
4.
players make the most money.
Tennis is number 5, and darts is. Well, remember, it's not. This is based on asking people the question, so that just means
true.
the perception is that. So,
Yeah, true. That's
all
true.
right, so you currently have 40. I don't know, 40 something. 40. 41.
Don't
No,
dip
50,
me on any
51.
of my points.
Sorry, you have 51, and I have. Let me add mine up. Hold on.
Settle.
0.
It's okay. You're only one question in. You can come back.
I know.
Okay. Name something that could be made of gold in a billionaire's bathroom.
Toilet.
Yes, correct. Ding, ding, ding.
How many? How many points?
44 points for that.
Ooh, 44 points. I just took the lead. With one question, I just took the lead.
Someone, 2 people on this answered razor.
Yeah.
It must have been like a couple that was like, someone said razor
wanna
and the
make
other
like
one was
a-
like, yeah, I agree.
I want to make a Trump joke there because I picture like everything in his bathroom is
Oh,
gold.
yeah.
The most luxurious,
That's funny.
All right.
My turn.
It's currently 41-44. No, 51. You're still in the lead. What am I saying? I can't do math. It's 51-44.
Yes.
It's right there on the screen. I should know.
You're close. You're close. I can't get the next
That's
one
right.
wrong, but
That's
yeah.
right. Okay. If there was a store that only sold husbands, most people would try to buy one with what? The number one answer is kind of crazy.
If there was a store that only sold husbands,
Most people would try to buy one with what?
their credit card?
No, you're misunderstanding the question. What attribute would they want the husband that they were trying to buy to have?
I have no idea. I have no idea any answer that I can give. Most would I misunderstood the question. Most would
That's-
want okay. I thought okay. Height.
Height is not on the board.
A good personality.
That is the number 2 answer, 15 points. Number 1 answer, this is why I think this is hilarious, because it's one of those where in the game, in the show, if somebody said, because I would think they'd say money,
Oh,
But-
yeah.
but money is not on here. But what actually bank account is on here.
So there you go.
But the number 1 answer is job.
Ah, important.
Job, then personality, humor, then warranty, guarantee, which is kind of funny actually.
Okay, so nothing. No, okay, so no physical attributes. That's why.
Right. No,
wasn't on
heart,
there.
character. Well, hold on. Heart. Well, see now I'm thinking the first one you might have got was right, but you're better off because it would have been a lower answer. Heart/character is number 4. Bank account is number 5. Body/butt is number 9, or is number 6. Head of hair is number 7,
Aw,
and brain
you have
is
good other
number 8.
qualities, Dad.
That's right. Job. I have all the others: job, personality, a brain.
Job is being number 1 is so funny.
Yeah, that's
Like it just needed to be said.
yeah. All right.
How many did I get for that?
15 points.
Let's go.
So you're at 66. I'm at 44.
If a wedding took place in a deli, what might the guests throw instead of rice?
If it was held in a deli, what might they throw instead of rice? Meat.
Ding, ding, ding. That's the number 2 answer at 25 points.
Wow. Okay.
The number 1 answer was bread/bagels.
I was gonna say bread. I was thinking bread.
Cheese is the number 3. Lettuce lettuce and pasta are the 2 last ones.
Oh, pasta. Yeah, pasta was a good
Pasta
thought
makes
too.
sense, yeah.
Good alternative.
Lettuce is crazy. Don't
Although
be throwing lettuce
if
at
it's
me. I
not
just
cooked-
got
yeah.
married and you're
If
throwing
it's-
or deli meat at me. It
Yeah.
says meat/ham. Like,
Yeah.
imagine.
If it's not cooked pasta, also that would hurt.
Yeah, but no more than rice. It's not
Yeah.
like they cook the
Also
rice
true. Also
and
true.
throw it. If that would be crazy too.
Yeah.
Cooked rice being
Okay.
thrown at you after your wedding.
So I think if my math is right, it's currently 66 to 69, but my math is not good. So
So
we'll see.
there we go.
We'll see when we total it up at the end. Okay, next question. Name something you'd do if the person sitting next to you on an airplane had body odor.
Stop breathing. No. Offer them deodorant. Move my seat. Try to move my seat.
I could give. Well, that's that. Hold on. You can only have one answer. Which one do you want?
Try to move my seat.
Okay, that's change seat. That's the number 1 answer.
Ding, ding, ding.
39 points. It had spray perfume, which I would have given you as
Deodorant.
offer deodorant, but that was only 6 points. You got 39. So
Turning to the person next to me like, hey, you want to borrow this?
yeah, right. Well, which is more awkward, offering it to them or just taking out perfume and axe and spraying them,
Oh, you're just like
hoping that they're asleep. Oh yeah, like getting like spraying yourself, but keeping the sprayer in their direction.
Yeah.
That works.
If I smell,
That
I
works.
would rather smell myself too strongly than smell that. Smell onions.
So change seat is number 1. Cover nose, wear a mask is number 2.
Oh, that's a
Turn
good one.
head is number 3. Endure/enjoy it. Okay.
How many
Then-
people said that?
Right? 6. There's 6 out of 100 people are weird, apparently. Spray perfume is the next one. And this one just says, you reek, yo. I guess tell them. I don't know. What
Who
that
said
means.
that?
3 people said that. 3 people.
That must have been a group. That must have
Sleep.
been a group.
But here's the problem. The same number of people said sleep as said that. And the same number of people said hang out in the bathroom.
The whole
So,
flight. Like,
yeah.
where'd they go?
Yeah, I mean that would be also people would think something else was going on. It'd be like, oh, they must ate something bad before
When
they got
you're
on the plane.
When you're so non-confrontational that you
Yeah.
get up and
Yeah.
stake out in the bathroom.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And hope you don't hit turbulence.
Okay. Name something that follows the word shark.
Shark Tank.
Ding, ding, ding. You get 35 points for that. It was the number 1 answer.
Wow, this is going to be a close final score here.
Followed by attack, bait, tail/tail,
Shark
and
Tail.
week.
Shark Week. Oh, no Sharknado. Nobody said
Shark Week
NATO.
is last, with only 4 people doing that.
Yeah. Nobody said NATO. Sharknado.
Nobody said
No.
NATO. Nope.
Okay. Name something a funeral director would hate to discover about the body they're about to bury. Ooh.
Would hate to discover about the body they're about to bury that it's missing.
Oh, you got the number 4 answer. You got 5 points. Number 1 answer, that it's alive.
Oh, that is also
That would be worse.
that would be
Wow.
worse.
Not only was that the number 1 answer, I hate to tell you this, you would have got 60 points for that.
Wow.
That it's the wrong person was the number 2 answer.
How much did I get?
5. That it reeks was the number 3 answer. That it's missing was the number 4 answer. Wait. Yeah, it was the number 4 answer. That it has something contagious was the number 5 answer.
That it reeks? I feel like that's expected.
Yeah.
It's a dead body.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess.
Wow, that's so sad. I got 5. I could have got 60. A song might be a hit. Name something else that might be a hit.
Something that might be a hit. A movie.
Ding, ding, ding. 44 points.
34.
Wow.
Uh-oh.
44.
44. Oh, wow.
4-4.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Okay. If we were going by what's it called? Family Feud rules, we'd go to 200, right? Or 100. I forget. 200. Anyway, we'll just go to the end of the questions, right?
Yeah, do you want to do 10?
We'll do 10. That's good. So right now we're at 5. We're halfway there.
Oh,
if you live
on a prayer.
If you live to be 100, what do you think you'll be doing on Saturday night?
Sleeping.
Oh, number 1 answer. 37 points.
What else can I do at 100?
Sleeping, watching TV, having sex.
That's
okay. Dancing, drinking, eating, and gambling.
I mean, maybe if it's my 100th birthday.
Yeah, right? Yeah, it doesn't say on your birthday. It just says on Saturday night.
Yeah, I don't think a 100-year-old is that
lively. I think the people that answered some of those later ones were probably people in their 20s, who are like, I'm still gonna be what I am now.
Yeah. 60-year-olds aren't like, turning up on Saturday. You're not 60, you're younger than that.
I know.
Also younger than that, and also not turning up on a Saturday night. That crazy.
Also, good point.
Okay, my turn. Name something. Wait, how many did I get for that?
37.
Okay. Name something you don't want people to ask you for.
Name something. Money.
Dang it! I didn't want you to say it.
I was gonna say advice, but then I thought, no, money.
I wish you said advice. That you would have only gotten 2. You got 91 points for that.
Oh man, I think it's over. I might mercy rule you. I'm not sure. I might mercy. You could still come back.
Okay.
Remember, I got 0 on the first question. So
okay.
Anything can happen.
And 91 for one question.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I'm like, please don't say money. Please don't say money. Please don't say money. You don't want people to ask you for advice, though. That's also really funny.
Yeah. Right. What was the other one? Because there couldn't have been many more.
No, the second one was age. Weight was the third, and then advice was last.
Oh, okay.
Ask me for weight, though. Doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Or my age or my weight. Like, okay.
Yeah. I guess I get it. Okay. Name something that might be a day old.
A baby.
Ding, ding, ding. You got the number 2 answer for 16 points. If you had guessed the number 1 answer, you would have gotten 71 points.
You're lying.
The number 1 answer was food.
Gosh.
The number 3 answer was animal/insect. I don't understand that one at all. 8 people answered that. And then the number 4 answer was news. Like old news. That's old news. I don't know.
I just
Yeah.
keep missing on these opportunities.
Yeah,
Food
that's
being a
true.
day old is stupid. Babies.
That's odd to
Babies
me.
are known
That's
as being a
odd to
day old.
me. Yeah, and it's odd to me that that many people answered food. Like I
Who
could see if
looks
they
at it
said
like that?
bread because there's the term like day
Yeah.
old bread, but
I was
food
gonna
is
say
weird.
bread too. I was
Yeah.
gonna say
I would have
bread.
gave you food for if you said bread.
I'm learning some things in
Is
this
it just
game.
side note here though? Side note on the actual TV show, the Family Feud. They have judges that make the judgments, and sometimes I've seen somewhere like the judgment where they gave it to them was like, that's not even the same thing. Like, why'd they give them that? I'm not
uh,
that lenient, so
I want that job
yeah, right. Also true,
where
right?
I'm the Family Feud
It's
judge.
probably like some lawyers though. It's like probably three lawyers sitting
Oh
there going,
yeah.
oh well, legally we can't say that.
Imagine going to school to be a lawyer and then you end up just being a Family Feud judge.
So what do you do? I'm a judge on the Family Feud. I'm a TV judge.
Um, okay, name something that some people refrigerate and some people don't. You know what?
Uh,
I'm not even gonna say it yet. We've had
how about
conversations about all
I
of this stuff.
I
Like,
know.
yeah.
And I know one of them. But I don't know if I want to guess that one. I want to say eggs. How about eggs? Really? Okay, I get 3 strikes. Ketchup.
Ding, ding, ding.
Is that a
It's the number one answer. 40
Oh, wow.
points.
How many?
40.
You know what? That's crazy because before we talked about that, I'd never heard of that being like a controversy. I'd never heard that.
Like a
So,
big debate. Like
yeah.
seeing it
Oh,
here,
40 people said it. Yeah. What else?
40
What else was
people.
on
Bread was number 2 at 25.
there? Okay, that
Fruit
makes sense.
fruit was number 3 at 19, and then
Yep.
peanut butter was 14, which
Who-
I've never heard of people refrigerating peanut butter. That sounds awful.
No. Yeah, I've
Unless it's
accidentally
like,
put peanut butter in the fridge and regretted it. Butter is
yeah,
another one. Butter's another one. I'm surprised that's not on there. Some people
unless
keep it
it's
refrigerated,
like,
some people don't.
I guess like
We don't.
organic, natural peanut butter. You don't need to even store that in the refrigerator, I don't think.
Yeah, I don't think so
Like
either.
when you buy it, it's on the shelf, I'm pretty sure.
Right.
It's just peanuts and oil.
Right. Okay. What are we at here? 1, 2,
Canola
3,
oil,
4,
usually.
5, 6, 7. Okay, we got 3 more questions. You got 3 more rounds to come back. Name
Okay.
something a wife turns on just to annoy her husband.
HGTV, the shopping channel.
Ding, 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 ding. 50 points you get for that one. That was the number. TV was the number 1 answer. Radio was the number 2 answer. Vacuum was the number 3 answer. The
That's
lights
so
were the
funny.
number 4 answer, which I don't like that because that's the stereotype of like the guy being like, why are all these lights at like, the electric bill thing? Like, why are all these lights on?
But it's 2025. These light bulbs are LED. They're
Yeah, that's
adding
right.
pennies to the electricity bill, okay?
Yeah.
Shush.
Ours are so energy efficient that they actually like we get more energy by having them on.
The electricity company pays me to
Yeah.
use them.
Yeah. All right. So you got 50 points there. So
Let's
the
go.
comeback begins.
I want to know my real score right now, but I also don't
Yeah,
because it'll
I know.
stress me out. I really hope you don't get this number 1 answer. But you're probably going to. Like, it honestly makes me want to choose a different question.
Wow.
Name something a pig might be asking for when it says oink oink.
Food.
Ding ding. You got 87 points for that one.
Food. 87. Nice. Oh, 87. Wow. Okay. Well, sorry. I didn't pick the questions.
So annoying.
All right. Let's see. So that's 8, right? We got 2 more. You can still come back. I could get zeros on the next 2, and you could get, 100 points. Well, not on this next one, but name something that thrill seekers love to ride on.
Roller coasters.
Number 1 answer, 77 points.
Let's go.
77 points. Yeah, that
This
was the obvious
next.
one. Roller coaster, motorcycle, hang glider, zip line.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say something like to do with like skydiving or whatever, but
Yeah, yeah. Roller
okay.
coaster was
Name an
clearly the obvious one.
obviously. I'm not much of a thrill seeker, but I do love a good roller coaster.
Oh yeah.
Um, Name an occupation in which you trust a woman more than a man.
Hmm. Trying, trying to make sure that what I say isn't sexist. So that makes this difficult. Like this isn't my answer, but yet it could be the number one answer is chef. Um, I'm gonna say this is a joke. This also isn't my answer. Cleaning lady. That's not my answer. That's a joke. I'm gonna say doctor.
Doctor, final answer.
Yeah.
That is the number two answer. You
Oh,
get 19 points for that.
okay. I'll take my 19 points.
So, nurse is the number one answer.
Okay.
Beautician slash hairstylist is the number three answer.
Okay.
Nanny slash daycare, number four. Teacher,
Okay.
number five. Politician, number six, which is kind of crazy to me, but you know. And then massage therapist is last.
Yeah. All
I
of
thought
those
massage therapist would be higher.
all of those make sense, but I also did think that there were going to be some of the sexist answers on there. So I'm disappointed. I'm a little
I think,
disappointed that there
in
aren't
my
more.
experience, men are better chefs, like in a
Yeah.
restaurant,
Yeah.
like as in terms of career.
Chef was
No
baker.
offense
How
to the
about
ladies.
baker? Yeah, even bakers. I think a lot of men are there too. Okay. Name something people try to squeeze into. Wait. Name something people try to squeeze into. Sorry.
Close.
Number one answer, 84 points.
Let's go. Come back.
Oh, this is going to be close. This is going to be
I
close
think you still
because
won. You got like well over 200.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's your last one. The other answers were parking spot, crowded bus, and dining booth.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't have thought of those.
I started reading the first answer though because it's funny because it says name something people try to squeeze into tight closed shoes. Wait. Oh, that was the answer, but I didn't get to I started to and then I'm like, wait. So, all right. 84 points for you. What's my last one?
This is so funny to end on this. Name a famous man whose money is a 10, but whose looks are barely a 5.
See, I feel like this is going to be an answer that's going to be like upsetting to people though. I feel like the number one is going to be our poor president Donald Trump.
No. I mean,
No?
technically, he's tied at number. He's tied. He's in the him and Elon Musk are tied at 25 points each.
Oh gosh.
It's Elon Musk, Donald Trump, Bill Gates, Jeff Bezos. I don't think Jeff Bezos is that ugly though.
Jeff Bezos straight up. So can we be real here? Jeff Bezos straight up looks like Dr. Evil, and his rocket ship that he built looks exactly like the rocket ship from Austin Powers that Dr. Evil built. So
I'll have to go look at it.
That's all I'm saying on that topic. But go watch it.
Wow, Mark
it's a whole thing
Zuckerberg.
because the rocket ship that he makes also looks like a part of the male anatomy. So that's the running joke with it. Is that? Yeah.
Wow, I have to go look at it. I've never seen it.
Yeah.
Mark Zuckerberg is number 5, and then Steve Harvey is last.
Wow, that's insulting. I don't care. You know what? We're gonna make sure you.
I think Jay-Z should be on there instead of above Steve Harvey.
That's
no offense, but you know.
That's very
Money
true.
is a 10, but looks are barely a 5. That's so funny.
I'm just tallying up the score. Oh, you said that was 25?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'm just tallying us up. Just to give you a preview, you currently have 374 points.
Oh my gosh, 15 number, like if we went all the way down, the last one that I would have had for you was I'm getting really tired of my wife's blank.
Oh wow.
And
Oh,
the number one answer is nagging slash voice. Number two is cooking. Three, attitude. Four, spending. Five, family. It sounds like these men hate their wives
right.
who were
I'm glad there wasn't
answering.
one I'm glad there wasn't one that just answered face, because that would be bad.
Right. Everything else is kind of awful, though.
Okay. Do we want to do a
That's so
drum roll?
funny. Drum roll. I don't
Okay.
think I have a button for that.
That's fine. That's fine. Your final score,
Okay.
374 points.
Yeah.
My final score, 410 points.
Okay, I wasn't that off though.
No, you weren't. You had a nice comeback there. You
I thought
only
it was gonna be
lost.
worse.
You only lost by 36 points, so you're good to go.
Oh, okay. So
Also,
Cooper cheering for
Cooper
your
sees
win.
something out front. He's happy that I won, so
Yeah, he's
he's
cheering for
looking
the
at something
win.
out front. Yeah.
So if I had like one or two questions, one or two more questions, I could have potentially
Yeah, I
beat
mean,
you.
that number 5, that one that you got 5 points for, that was the one that killed you. That was the one that killed you.
And it wasn't even like I was down on the list.
I
That was
know.
a good answer. That's what's
Yeah,
really
yeah.
annoying about that.
Yeah,
But it's okay.
you know what? Let me just double check your score. I may have missed
No, no,
out.
no, it's okay. It's okay. I
Let's,
believe that score.
I just want it to be fair. Also, you're going to have to talk about something for a second, because I'm going to have to run and do something, to, just as an additional celebration of this episode. Yep, 374 points. All right. So talk about something for a second. I'll be right back.
Talk about something by myself? Okay, well, let's see. So what are you guys doing this weekend? I'm not doing anything too crazy. It's been raining a lot here. I don't know why my co-host left me like this.
All right. So this week
Dead.
I get to keep the official A&M podcast Game Time trophy, because I won this episode. This actually
Now
isn't
I wish I
that,
did
but
come
we're going
in
to use it for
person.
that. Yeah, right.
That is
You
so
could have
funny,
handed it
but
to me because you didn't win.
I
But
didn't win
maybe next
anyways.
week.
Yeah, I
Maybe
didn't
next
win
week.
anyways.
Maybe next week. So
That is so funny.
yeah, I saw this sitting there. I'm like, oh, there it is. There's the official A&M podcast Game Time trophy.
You have
And
to drink your iced coffee out of it the next game time episode to or iced coffee or something out of it
yeah, that's true.
the
Well,
next episode.
it's a little dusty inside. You wouldn't want to do that. Look at that. So,
Crazy.
all right, that'll maybe you can get it next week. And then so for Tuesday's episode, it'll just sit back here, right?
That's
And then
so
if you
funny.
win next Thursday, you'll just have to have it behind you.
Or I'll
for
be over
that.
there. Maybe I'll be over there.
There you go. All right, that was fun. I like that one.
I love a good Family Feud game. I
Yeah,
love every
Family
time we play
Feud's good.
Family Feud. It's so fun.
Yeah,
I
I
haven't
like this
watched
way
it
of
in a
doing it
while.
too. I like this way of doing it for the scores. It's more accurate.
Yeah, I agree.
So, and the bad news is neither one of us wins $10,000. So,
So enjoy your
unfortunately.
trophy.
Yeah, I'm gonna drink. I feel like I should drink liquor out of it just to kill whatever might be in there,
I
but
know.
I won't do that. All right. Well, thanks for watching, guys, and hey, hit us up on whatever social platform or wherever you catch us. Leave us a comment. We'd love it.
Yeah, guys. Talk to us.
Bye, all.
Bye.